Oh. Gross. Don't think I can beat him with this team. Um, hmm. Not unless he fucks up. Okay, well, let's start with the Deathwatch hatchling. Go ahead and stun him. I just have no weather changer, so if he plays correctly, he just can't lose. It's impossible for him to lose. Uh, they need to do something about these pets. My original idea was make it so there is no such thing as a pet that has both photosynthesis and sunlight. You have to pick between one or the other. That would make this comp a lot less OP. The other thing is like maybe make it work like Solar Beam where they have to recharge for 2 rounds so they can't just because what's really disgusting about this is he can just photosynthesis and sunlight and then swap. And then I can't hit him with like say a blood in the water or something. Also, they need to do something about that damage. He just actually did like 900 damage in one turn. He did more than 900 damage in one turn, actually. Right. If he's dumb enough to stay in, actually, wait, I can clobber this guy. I was about to go for the blood in the water. Okay, if he's dumb enough to stay in right here, I can win. But surely he doesn't stay in with it. Yeah, he knows better. Well, I have strong damage versus him, but I don't have enough attack power to. If I just had Rip, maybe I could have a chance, but I have Dive. I have Dive. He might go for a Fist of the Forest here. So we can maybe avoid that. Oh, he went for Sons of the Root. I'm gonna hit him through that. He is submerged, which means I still hit him. Okay. I don't feel great about my chances, but what I can do is bring in the Deathwatch hatchling. If he has club, which I think he likely does. Okay, I'm going to wood chipper. I don't think I can kill this thing right now, but I can at least counter some of his healing over time with a dot. He's not playing this very well. It's also helping me a lot that I have a clobber and I'm 3 speed faster than him. I might actually just kill the sunflower before he ever gets off a photosynthesis. Okay. Yeah, he's just swapping out with a dot. I might be able to win this. Cause this pet's a little bit of a liability. It would be better off with like Brute or Blossoming Ancient or something. Let's go for a wood chipper. And then if he attacks me just like one time, I get my beast racial. Let's go for a leap. If he brings in that thing, I'll be faster than him. Yeah, he just dies. He actually just died because he never pressed photosynthesis. He should have started with this and then stayed in and pressed photosynthesis. But he just swapped out with a bleed on him. Put him too far behind. Alright, 258 is not enough damage to kill him, but I'm still going to go for it because maybe I crit. And this way I'm faster on the next turn. Alright, well, we should be in the clear just because he lost his Singing Sunflower. Not sure how my team beat his, but it worked out. He should never lose. He has 2 weather changes and I have none. Thinking about stunning him. Yeah, I like that idea. He loses his hot in 2 rounds. And I have my beast racial now, so my Deathwatch hatchling is pumping. Wasn't trying to fight this team with my team. I was fighting a trap or a minefield team earlier, so that's why I was bringing the stone grinder. And he ended up being a huge liability because I have 2 elementals with sunlight. There was a time where I was thinking about using Thunderbolt, but I'm glad I changed my mind because the Deathwatch hatchling just does so much more damage. Because of his high attack power. And the stuns like really came in clutch versus the Sunflower. But that's not going to work versus Brute or something that's faster than 260. Oh, probably don't want to be around this guy. Let's go hide on a mushroom. I don't think I'll get him again, but if I do, I better pick a team that could kill sunlight pets. I'm thinking either Trunks or Jade Mist Dancer are the first 2 that come to mind, or just play like Darkness or Sandstorm. I'm liking the first 2 ideas better. Okay, so do I have a team with Trunks that feels like it would do well versus him? Maybe Cobbleshell. I don't really like fighting healing with healing, but he does do a lot of damage. I don't know if it's enough damage, though. I think it'd be better to have something with a weather changer. Okay, so we have Buttercup. Buttercup's not very good versus elementals because they don't get chilled by his weather. Yeah, I don't think I have a team with Trunks that feels I feel confident should beat him if he plays right. Let's see. There is a pet that I am considering. It's called. Well, the better one is Itch Bite, but Webbers. So this team should do fantastic versus him because I got weather changers and a one shot. Maybe I'd just come up with another team. That has Webbers. Because this is pretty toxic. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little ashamed of myself for pressing Q with this team. But he is playing triple sunlight, so well, double sunlight, triple healing. Ah, we got this guy. Well, I feel bad. He does have a magic pet and a mechanical racial to deal with the one shot. But yeah, I'm afraid this will be relatively one-sided. My team is very strong. He's going to throw down a minefield. I'm going to root him. And then, do I even need to one-shot him? I might be better off just going for Call Darkness. So 307 plus, yeah. I don't even need to use my Roar of the Dead. I can actually just spam root him. Take out his undead racial with Call Darkness. This combo right here is very deadly. If you're fighting something that doesn't have like a dodge or a decoy or something, there's very little counterplay that he could do here. I think his best bet would be to have started with the Enchanted Broom to to utilize his magic racial. But I can still probably 1v1 the broom. Well, okay, so the broom would have been better because he could have swapped me because I'm like 100% certain this guy's running sweep. This is the guy I wanted to fight with the last team, but he wasn't running a moth. Okay, I think what I want to do probably is root him. I think I want to stay in on Weber's because I have a dot on me. Yeah, I'd rather eat that Call Lightning on this guy. He's gonna use something here. I'll go for the Roar of the Dead. Okay, so he did block it. But he's rooted still. I could either utilize my magic racial to take weak damage from that, or I could just take weak damage on the elemental. I think it's better to bring in the elemental, because the elemental has a speed tie with the enchanted broom. So, I don't love that matchup. And he's rooted, so he has to take the Call Darkness on the flyer. I'm sure he probably would have swapped if he wasn't rooted. So we take out that racial. I feel like blinding him. I won't, but I feel like doing it. Because I'm not going to be faster than the broom, so I can't really utilize my blind. I just don't think it's really worth it to press blind. I think I'd rather take his HP than waste his time with blind. And then I think Murgleton should win this 1v1 fairly easily. I'll go for the blind now. We win the coin toss, so it was worth it. Oh, and yeah. Tried to swap us out. He went for the same idea. We have a decent matchup because we take weak damage from batter. I'm just going to go for Lash. Didn't matter, but I don't want to have the 10% mischance with Shady Murgleton since I have the advantage here. No reason to throw my advantage to 10%. This pet is so oppressive. Feel bad for playing into him with this team, but I was trying to get the Sunlight guy. It's possible the Sunlight guy is the same guy. Nah, I doubt it. Why would he? Yeah, he's probably not the same guy. Because why would he be running Trap into Stone Grinder? Because, yeah, the idea was to have Stone Grinder versus... This team's just so obnoxiously OP. Maybe I won't get Sunlight anymore, but I want to play something that should beat Sunlight.
That looks like a treasure out in the distance.
Okay, let's look for Jade Miss Dancer's teams. Jade Miss Dancer. The problem with Jade Miss Dancer is if I queue into the Broom, he has a Cyclone remover on his team. And literally every single team with the Jade Miss Dancer is, of course, Clone Dance. Every single one. Well, not this team, actually. Okay, let's play this team. Sure. I feel like this team will do okay versus that last guy, and it will also have a decent chance to kill Sunlight Pets. I'm not sure why I made this team. Usually Jade Mist Dancer is pretty pigeonholed into clone dance teams, but I made it at some point. I think the idea was I had a mechanical Briarhorn and I wanted the Jade Mist Dancer for coverage. But this team should still do okay. Obviously won't do as well now that I have the the beast version of the Briarhorn, which I'm sad about. But okay, let's take oh, Cocoon Strike evidently. Okay, I guess he was predicting a Nethergate. Well, who do I want to take that Call Lightning on? Probably this guy, right? Definitely not my beast. All right, let's go for Rain Dance. He went for the weak damage Call Lightning. I'm not sure why he wasted that last turn on Slicing Wind. He should have used that Call Lightning and gotten it on cooldown. I'm also not sure why he's staying in. He's going to use Cocoon Strike here, which my Immolation will counter. I want to save my Jade Mist Dancer for later. And he doesn't have Lightning, so let's bring in the Briarhorn. Oh, this guy's weird. Let's take out the flying ratio, most likely. 85% chance. He doesn't just press his cooldowns on a bit on cooldown, which makes him very hard to out mind game. I lose like every mind game versus this guy. Missed. That sucks. It's just the game going, oh, you have higher HP, I'm gonna make you miss. There's like a rudimentary like comeback I guess is the best way to explain it. That makes you more likely to miss or him more likely to crit whenever your pet is like higher health. Fortunately, we landed that one, but maybe I just sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I swear it's a thing. All right, so he's probably going to swap me. If he does, I'm fine with it. Ow. That hurt a lot. But I hurt him too. All right, let's go for the Trihorn charge. Ooh, he predicted it. Oh, we missed 2 Trihorn charges. Come on. Oh well. It is what it is. We can use the Briarhorn hatchling to eat a minefield. I like that idea. Okay, he's gonna go for a sticky grenade. Could swap him out, but actually not sure what ability is best here. I don't think Immolation is good because the game is like 5 rounds long. So Burn is probably better. Yeah, Burn is better. Because if he swaps, I can Nethergate him. He might juke it, but he's too far behind, I think, for that to be worth his while. Okay, so this brings in the highest health pet. Which means I don't want to sit here on my imp and get swapped. But what I can do is eat that minefield and maybe the sweep. It'll show me if it goes on cooldown. Yeah, we dodged the sweep. It should be game over for him at this point. He can't swap me. He can go for clean up, but yeah, we got him. All right, yeah, that team did great versus him. We still lost a mind game and missed 2 Trihorn charges and did just fine. How are we doing? Is that 3 games? That's 3 games. Okay, let's go for 2 more, and then I think I gotta call it. I have to leave soon. Okay. Well, this team should do well versus him. I don't like the team though. Should also do... No, it's not going to do very well against Sunlight. I'm just hoping I don't get that Sunlight guy again, but if I do, obviously I'd like a chance to beat him, and I don't think 1 Sandstorm on a 268 attack power pet is going to be enough to give me that chance that I need to beat him, so I just don't like that team very much. I think I will pick a different team. Well, okay, maybe we go back to Stone Grinder. We hope we don't get the Sunlight team, because Stone Grinder will do great versus Minefield. And I just really like Stone Grinder. So we played the Deathwatch Hatchling earlier with the Snapdragon. Maybe we play with the Violent Poltrid. So I'm faster than his flyer now. Do I think I win this matchup? So an aquatic versus a flyer is a little risky, but he probably won't save his flyer for the end. It'd probably start out as like... He should generally be starting with... I like this team. I'll play it. I kind of like the other team I was playing better, but I already played it, so I'll play this team. Wait, I just realized this team needs work. Yeah. There's no reason for me to run this Storm Infused Snapdragon if I'm just going to be running this build, because if you compare the stats, same attack power, higher speed, higher health. This guy just actually has exactly the same attack power and lower speed and lower health. So if I'm running Blood in the Water, there's no reason to use the Storm Infused. Alright, let's queue it up, slash reload, so that it saves that for later. So now I have a way to clean up the minefield. Uh-oh. This is LG. My server's about to go down. Alright, win or lose. This is it. And we got an idol, an anomalous, and jingles. I don't think I can win this. This looks really bad. I think his pets are just too good for me. Idol, anomalous, just classic, overpowered combo. If he plays correctly, I should lose. Okay, well, he never pressed Poison Protocol. So that increases my chances somewhat. Not sure why I went for Corrosion instead of Poison Protocol. So we can bring in the Stone Grinder to clean up that minefield that I was certain he was about to go for. Is there any reason not to use cleanup right now? If I go for Thunderbolt... It might not proc his racial, and I get Thunderbolt back sooner. Okay, let's go for Oh, you know what? I have a better idea than actually using cleanup. That is to sacrifice my poultry to eat the sandstorm that I suspect he's about to hit me with. Oh, he used rupture. Well, either way, that was good. Okay, okay. Let's bring the stone grinder. I could go for the dive on sandstorm, but then what if he mind games me? Oh, I'm running out of time. Time is ticking. We have to play. All right, sandstorm is on cooldown. Let's go for cleanup. Do I think he's going to swap if I swap? He's staying in. Mm. I think the only way I possibly win this is if he's dumb enough to stay in with the bleed and let me blend the water him. Is he dumb? Yeah, he sure is. All right, maybe I'll win. He's gonna go for that rupture. We might win, but I'm running out of time. Time is ticking. Ah, we low rolled. Oh no. Okay. I think I might still win this. If I can get a bleed on him. Oh, actually, it's just better if I go for cleanup because I need to get rid of that minefield. Alright, but I should probably still kill him with dive. As long as I don't, like, low roll my cleanup and my dive. Alright, let's go for the wood chipper in case I somehow survive here. Alright, he has pounce. He has a beast racial. We have to go for the dive. Water jet's not enough to kill him. We need to go for dive and hope that we high roll and he doesn't crit. Actually, I could have just went for two water jets, but if I high roll, he's dead. Nice. Buzzer beater. No time for more queues right now, so we'll just have to end it at 4 games. But that's okay. I mean, they were decent games, so I'll take it. Wait, was it 5 games? No, the first one was for the versus the Sunlight guy, but I'm out of time. Server shutting down, so short video today. And that last game was pretty solid. He should never have stayed in with his idol and gotten blood in the water, but typical idol player. No brain cells required.